So how you find London at the minute?
I'm enjoying London very much. I've been fortunate enough to be to London about 20 times in my lifetime, but this is actually my first proper convention here, so it's pretty awesome.
So what do you think about the cosplay at the convention right now?
I think that London Super Comic Con did a great job with the costume contest. They're offering a really big prize, a trip for two to Dragon Con in Atlanta, which happens to be my hometown in the United States. So they've created an environment where cosplayers feel very comfortable and they feel like they're being appreciated. So I think in turn we've seen a lot of high quality costumes here. So I've really enjoyed it.
I was asking Ricky this question earlier and ask you as well. How do you feel about cosplay becoming more and more mainstream now?
Well, for me, cosplay becoming mainstream is sort of it's something that I'm going with the flow in because I started back in '99, so I've been doing this for like 15 years, and I didn't start cosplaying to try to become, a professional at it, because when I started there was actually no way to make money with cosplay. Like, you had to do it out of a labor of love, and I did not have anybody making costumes for me, so I had to start making costumes from the very beginning, and that's what really kept me doing this all these years. So I think it becoming mainstream has a lot of advantages, also some disadvantages, but that is with anything. It's like, I think we should just be grateful that being a geek is now more accepted in general, and that if cosplay is a part of this movement, then, just try to focus on the positives of it.
At least now it's a recognized art form, because you're putting so much work into it, and years ago people would just turn their nose up on it. Now people are, everyone's taking notice now.
Exactly. I think now it's like almost cool to be geeky or be creative in this environment. So people start to understand the work that's behind all of these outfits. So it's a good thing.
Do you have anything lined up for this year that you've been working on? Or
always. I've already made 3 costumes this year, including the new 52 Batgirl, which was quite the project. So yeah, I always have costumes in the works, and I'm always, planning new things. I would like to do some more original designs this year. I really enjoy designing, and sometimes it just sort of gets put on the back burner when I'm recreating some of my favorite characters. But I think that this year I'm going to try to push the envelope some more, and have some big plans. I want to make more with armor, and just experiment with new materials.
Is there any costumes in the past you've done that you've kind of thought, that could be better, and you've gone back and redone or want to redo?
Oh, absolutely. I think that as a cosplayer, for me, it's not really about, making something and be like, oh, I'm the best at it or something. That's not what I'm about. Like, there's always a learning process, and you can always do something a little better. And there are costumes that I would like to redo, just because now I know more, skills. I have more skills. I know more techniques. My Lulu from Final Fantasy X, for example, I made like 11, 12 years ago, and it was a great costume. I loved it, but now if I were to remake it, I would probably be able to make it more comfortable, make it more durable and such. So yeah, it's all about continuing learning. So,
is there anything you devise, any cosplay to have in like a essential tool?
For me, it really is about knowing how to use different tools and knowing where to get your material. So I do have a serger. I have a sewing machine with a backup sewing machine. I have everything I need to work with wood, as well as molding, casting, things like that. It's like sculpting tools and such. So it's like, I am willing to invest money and effort into learning different tools and buying different tools so that they make my life as a cosplayer easier. But as for the most essential tool, I think a lot of cosplayers are afraid of sergers because they think that it's, like basically it was an overlock. I think you guys call it an overlock here. Because they think that it eats the fabric, cuts the fabric, and it's scary or something. But actually a serger is the easiest machine to use in the world. It's actually a lot easier to use than a sewing machine. It's not that expensive. You can get one in the States for, like $200. So it really will make your life as a cosplayer a lot easier. Just to go and get yourself an overlock, and you'll see. It's awesome.
One final question. You're dressed as the Baroness today. Pretty badass character.
Thank you.
When you're in the outfits, have you ever, like, when no one's around, looked in the mirror and done a repost yourself and thought, this is me, I can do this?
Well, I mean, I think that's the great thing about cosplay for me, is being able to be a character for a day and sort of channel a little part of me that is like relatable to the character. So obviously with Baroness, she's a very strong feminine character. She holds her own. So it is nice to dress up as her on a day like this, where like yesterday I was like very cute Chun-Li, preppy, kawaii, and today is more like, all right, I'm more like here for business. So that's what I love, just the variety of it.
That's no problem. That's great. Thanks.